Today, we're going to explore an intriguing topic from the Naruto universe. Why did Sasuke rarely use his Rinnegan abilities? This ability is considered one of the most powerful in the entire ninja world, filled with divine techniques that can change the course of a battle. But surprisingly, Sasuke, despite having this power at his disposal, used it very little. Curious? Then go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because today we're going to dive deep into this mystery. To start, it's important to understand what the Rinnegan is and why it's so powerful. The Rinnegan is the final evolution of the Sharingan and is packed with techniques that can perform wonders in combat. We've seen users like Nagato with his 6 paths of pain and Madara, who used cataclysmic techniques like Chibaku Tensei. But when it comes to Sasuke, the story is quite different. He acquired the Rinnegan at the end of Naruto during a critical moment. Yet, even in his most important battles, such as against Madara and Kagaya, he ended up relying much more on his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan abilities. This raises the question, why didn't Sasuke explore more of the Rinnegan's techniques? In fact, the only ability he really used significantly was Ameno Tajikura, a space-time technique that allows him to swap places with objects or people. This technique fits perfectly with Sasuke's fighting style, which is heavily focused on close combat. During the final fight against Naruto, for example, he only used 2 of the 6 paths of pain techniques, but overall, his approach was much more direct and physical. An important factor to consider here is Sasuke's fighting style. He has always been a fighter who prefers to get close to his opponents, using his agility and sword skills. Ameno Tajikura, being a teleportation technique, is ideal for closing the distance between him and his opponents. The Rinnegan techniques, such as Chibaku Tensei or Tengai Shinsei, require the user to maintain a certain distance, which contrasts with Sasuke's preferred fighting style. Additionally, the nature of the Rinnegan's abilities often requires more strategic control and, in some cases, a level of power that can easily put the user at a disadvantage if not used properly. This might have influenced Sasuke to stick to his familiar combat style and abilities. Another point that cannot be ignored is the balance of power within the Naruto universe. Sasuke was already a force of nature even before obtaining the Rinnegan. When he acquired this ability, he became practically a god among shinobi, and this brought a major dilemma for Kishimoto. If Sasuke were to use the full potential of the Rinnegan in every fight, it would be nearly impossible for any other character to rival him. This could disrupt the narrative, making the battles less interesting, as all other characters would seem insignificant in comparison. To resolve this, Kishimoto had to limit Sasuke's use of the Rinnegan abilities, making him focus more on his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan and close combat skills. This not only helped maintain tension in the fights, but also allowed other characters to have their moments to shine. This issue of Sasuke's overwhelming power becomes even more evident in Boruto. In the sequel, the narrative had to find ways to remove the Rinnegan from the equation entirely, resulting in its loss. This was a crucial decision as it allowed the story to develop without Sasuke always being the trump card. Without the Rinnegan, he had to rely on his combat skills, intelligence, and strategy, which brought new dynamics to his battles and interactions. Moreover, the loss of the Rinnegan also symbolizes an evolution in the narrative. He is no longer just a character with absolute power. Now, he must face challenges in a more human way, using his experiences and lessons learned throughout the series. This makes him a more relatable and accessible character. So, to summarize, the reason why Sasuke rarely used his Rinnegan abilities can be attributed to a combination of his personal fighting style, the need for narrative balance, and how the author chose to shape the character's trajectory. While other Rinnegan users were able to explore a wider range of techniques, Sasuke opted to focus on his more familiar and effective abilities. And, of course, even with this limitation, Sasuke is still one of the most powerful characters in the Naruto and Boruto universe. So, what do you think? Why do you think Sasuke didn't use his Rinnegan abilities more? Leave your opinions in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about Naruto, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching until the end and for being part of our community. See you in the next video.